What's up, everybody? Jake from StratGeeks coming at you once again, this time with a really quick video. I just released this max loss calculator on our VIP bot education channel, and then I also posted to VIP in our members area as well. So this thing's pretty cool. Learned some lessons this week with our trader and its loss limit and how it calculates things in regards to commissions and a little bit of slippage and also unrealized losses. So what I found is, with a long conversation with ChatGPT and my own personal experience over the past week or so with these loss limits on a couple of these days, we need to at least add in 10 to 13% on top of what we think our max loss will be. So right now, many of us are either using 3 or 4 max losses before the strategy stops trading. For this example, we'll use 4. So after 4 losses, ORS will stop taking its trade. Well, I'll just explain. I'll explain what happened for me yesterday. So what happened was I had my max losses set to 4 in ORS, and if we get the calculator out, we can see, and with the spreadsheet as well, our opening range was 297 ticks, and I chose to use 1 micro. Therefore, the risk per trade was $74.25. There's no need to adjust because we're only using 1 micro. So what the actual, so $74.25 times 4 max losses is $297. So in our Trader Pro in the back end, I put exactly $300. And I was thinking that I could put exactly $297 because it does not include commissions. However, it does kind of include commissions because those commissions are getting deducted from, so the loss limits doesn't include commissions, but those commissions are still getting deducted from your equity balance for your prop firm. So those commissions actually are coming out. I didn't really think about that until I was conversing with ChatGPT on it. So anyway, yesterday I set my loss limit to 300, and we ended up with 2 trades down. So we were able to come back from 3 trades down to 2. But what happened is, because of the commissions and 117 ticks worth of adverse excursion and some slip in there, I got shut down at $300. But for people who did not have their loss limit set in our Trader Pro for $300, they were actually able to come back from being down 3 losses and recover to only being down 2 losses. So what I've realized is we need to add in 10, maybe even 13%. We'll just go 13% of a buffer for commissions, slippage, basically small data inaccuracies, and possibly some unrealized drawdown in there. So I got this spreadsheet set up. So max loss choice is 4. The opening range was 297. I chose to use 1 micro, therefore $74. Safer max loss limit of 10% would be $326 instead of the 300 that I had in there. And even safer than that would be $335.61. So we can see if we wanted to only use 3 max losses here, that would reduce our safer max loss limit to $245 for the day, or $251 for the day. Now, say a lot of us are leaning more towards the 4 max loss limit. ORS is really good at coming back from being down. We're using the 1-minute chart, on a smaller opening range day. Or this isn't even that small. It's about average 300. We got 10 trades last night. So within those 10 trades, we were able to make our way back from being down 3 to 2. And a couple times over the last few weeks, we were able to make our way back from being down 3 all the way back to break even by the end of the day if we would have had a max loss decided on of 4. So say we had an opening range of 200. With 1 micro, our risk per micro is 50. Don't need to adjust it because it is still 1 micro. Your max loss limit for our trader would be either 220 or 226. But, you know, on a 200 day, is 1 micro really enough? Do I want to risk more like $100 per trade? Well, then I can put a 2 in here, and that will get the risk adjusted per trade to $100 with 4 losses plus the 10%. It'll be a $440 or a $452 RTrader Pro loss limit that I would put in there. So say we had a bigger opening range day of like a 457 or something. Well, at that point, I definitely only want to use 1 micro. So the risk per trade for 1 micro is $114. The safest loss limit of the 13 is going to be 516 for the day. Now, if you chose 3 and stopped trading for the day, that's obviously going to decrease your RTrader max loss limits as well. But then you won't have as much leeway to make it back if you do get down 3. Yeah, so, I mean, if you had a really small opening range day of like 132 or so, and you wanted to have a 4 loss limit, then you might want to trade 4 micros. So there your risk per trade's 132, or that may be a little bit more, a little bit much rather. Yeah, there you go. 3 micros on 132 tick opening range day, max loss amount of 4 trades down before ORS stops trading. Therefore, your 3 micro trade would be a $99 trade each, plus commissions, obviously. Your safe or extra safe max loss limit up to 13% on top of that would be a $447 loss limit. Hope that makes sense, everybody. Again, I have shared this calculator with everybody in the VIP members area and in the bot education channel, but I did want to make a little video on how to operate the thing. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Okay, Jake out.